For 9 years, we have been adventuring with Vikings and their dragons. Now in this third installment, we take a look at the dangers and the peril that one man, his unique hunting abilities, and his dragons can inflict on an entire Viking town. As Toothless and Hiccup lead the charge to try and stop this strategic hunter of dragons, a new challenge presents itself, shifting the balance of power, which could potentially destroy the lives of the Vikings. So does How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World deliver the adventure and humor we've come to expect from this franchise? Or should the hidden world stay hidden? Let's talk about it in this review. Hiccup and Toothless are back with the others, and this time they're all on a mission to set captured dragons free. The tactics that they use look similar to something that we could expect to see from like a military special forces if, let's just say, the military special forces was more clumsy. They weren't as communicative, and they relied more on the help of their dragons than their actual teamwork. So the comparison really doesn't get that far. However, they have reached a level of success and they've freed enough dragons that the dragon trappers find that they need assistance, and so they call on one of the most infamous and dangerous dragon hunters to help them. And that's where this story begins. Surprisingly, considering the opening of the film, this isn't really a tale about setting dragons free. In fact, as the movie progresses, we find out that this is actually a story about finding the one, growing together and then growing apart from others. This film, while it does have a lot of dragons and animated battle sequences, is primarily more about love and moving forward in life. I was a little caught off guard, dare I say surprised, at how much heart this film actually has. Sure, there's a lot of action sequences in it and battles and dragons and everything else, and it is animated, but that doesn't lessen the value and the quality of the story that's actually delivered to us on the big screen. All the characters in this film and all the dragons move through the story incredibly well, and we get to see them move from where they are to where they're supposed to be and with whom they're supposed to be with. We get to go on an adventure with Hiccup as he learns to deal with his insecurities about leadership, and how even without Toothless, he's still a very capable leader who has the support of his village and his friends, but most importantly, he has the support of his girl. Toothless, on the other hand, discovers that he's not alone, and there's a lady dragon, his lady dragon counterpart, which gives his life brand new meaning. It changes his existence. And now with his lady dragon by his side, he has to take all of the dragons and become the leader that he's supposed to be for them, but in this new hidden world. And we see by the end of the film that Hiccup marries his girl and has kids. Toothless marries his dragon lady counterpart and they have little dragon babies, and they're living their best lives. But none of this would have been possible if the main villain wasn't thrust into their lives, moving them on the path that destiny called for. So this film really had to walk that fine balance, and I think it did it really well, which is the balance of giving us the heart, the humor, the action, the dragons, the battle sequences. Plus, then we have the story about finding the one, growing together, growing apart from others, and really moving into that next station in life where destiny calls you to be. And this is all accomplished with each new encounter that Hiccup and Toothless have, as well as all of the other characters and their dragons. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is playing at your local movie theater right now, and I am going to recommend a big screen viewing of this film. The animation continues to look great. The story works. We get lots of really nice character development and everybody feels fully realized. Plus, all of the action sequences and battles and dragons and everything else looked super cool. And at the same time, while we've got all of this going on, there's still a nice level of charm presented in the overall story. Plus, on top of all that, the villain made sense and really helped move the story forward from Act 1 to Act 2 to Act 3, where we see these leaders having to realize their potential, find the one, grow together but grow apart from others, and then become that husband and father, or become the Dragon King with your Dragon Lady counterpart and little baby dragons flying through the sky. The concept of growing up, finding the one, getting married, having kids, becoming a parent, these are all mature concepts that are relatable to adults. Plus, we had all of the comedy and dialogue and humor, and all of the animation that just looked great for the kids to enjoy. This film did a really nice job of creating something that was just overall a lot of fun for everyone in the theater. So for these reasons, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World will be getting both high fives from this guy. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is playing at your local movie theater right now. Definitely check this one out.